Hey guys, this is Maknor, and if you've seen my video, why P-shifting is taboo in the otherkin community, then this is another P-shifting related video. This revolves around, P-shifting or physical shape-shifting methods circulated online throughout the internet and primarily in the otherkin community. For a lot of people that do believe in P-shifting or the possibility of P-shifting, there's a lot of online websites and, threads and forums and whatnot that give people methods of how to achieve P-shifting. And they guarantee success and they guarantee that it's going to work. And then there's these points of no return and all these other things to be careful about. And, the thing that's disappointing to me is some people take this as 100%, real. They take it as, oh my god, my life's gonna change tonight. I'm gonna P shift and I'm gonna turn to blank, 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 and I'm gonna be cool as shit. And excuse my French, but that's not really possible. It's to me. I believe in the possibility of P shifting, but I don't think one should ever put that much belief or that much, I don't think anyone should put that much belief into some online P shifting method that they saw, because it's kind of like you have to consider, like, it's kind of like basically doing business. You wouldn't buy something from someone, or you wouldn't buy something from a store if if the store doesn't have any references, it doesn't have any good reviews, it doesn't show the merchandise that is promising. You wouldn't, and it's not certified. You would be hesitant to buy from the store. You'd be hesitant to even believe in the store. And I feel like that's the same thing that can be said about these online shifting methods and this other, you know, false information that's being perpetuated as fact in the otherkin community by some people. You have these people that claim that post these P shifting methods or these physical shape shifting methods, but they don't offer any proof, like video or photographic proof of themselves actually succeeding in shape shifting. They don't give any testimonials, like you see with the weight loss things on TV. They don't show you a before and after. It's just you're reading a bunch of paragraphs online that anybody could have copied and pasted or typed out to any other unsuspecting teenager or, misguided adult to read and believe and take to heart. And it's important to take this with a grain of salt because, you know, if it's important to take this with a grain of salt because you have some people that see these type of posts, that see these types of methods online, and think the next minute they're going to become a werewolf, right? They can shapeshift into whatever animal they can or whatever creature they want, and then they begin, and then it's some mentally ill people. They think that with this false information that they can gain this type of power and they can use it against people, and that is something I completely am against. But also, you have to think about this from a common sense point of view. If the P shifting method that you're looking at online is legitimate, if it was 100% real and it worked, why? Why? Like, what would make you, like? Wouldn't you begin to question why there aren't like 1,000 other sightings of elephants in urban areas, or sharks in bedrooms, or wolves being found in homes or something like that? Wouldn't you wonder why there isn't, some type of news about this? And don't, like, I know some people are thinking, well, they could cover it up, but think about this. There's 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds, a plethora of ages of people looking up these online shifting methods and finding these P shifting methods online. If these P shifting methods a were even an ounce true, you would find a bunch of idiotic teenagers shape-shifting and being caught shape-shifting. There would be news articles all over America about teenagers or animals being found in places or areas or houses that they shouldn't be naturally found in. And that should be enough to make you question the legitimacy of these P shifting methods. And I know some people are like, well, people are careful. There's 10, 12, 13, 14 year olds and 15-year olds. And let's be honest, nobody's like even if everybody was careful, there's bound to be a slip up here or there. And with people that young, you would be bound to think that somebody would say, look, I can P shift. Here's a picture, or here's video. Like, even if people want it, even if you say, well, people, be careful about it and they wouldn't tell anyone, there's bound to be somebody that wants that attention, that wants to prove that they're special. There's bound to be somebody that wants to prove to their friends or show to their friends, look what I can do now. There's bound to be someone, or there would have been bound to be someone that would do that in the Elderkin community and actually have a real legitimate photo or video. There would have been no excuses. There's no excuses to why somebody could not come up with photo or video. It's not like they couldn't put a camera on a tripod in the corner of their room and just sit on the bed, you know, have like a SD card or something like that with lots of space on it, just hook it up, shapeshift on camera, catch that on camera, put it in a laptop and, post it to a group or post it to a forum. It's not impossible. It's not like that is impossible for anybody to do. It's the fact is that it doesn't work. These P shifting methods online do not work. And if they do work, if in the off chance they do work, you have to consider something like, with Sri Lanka and Shangri-La and the Himalayas and the Shaolin monks up there, and how they meditate for years and years, to allegedly levitate. Do you really think that a teenager that found a P-shifting method online would master physically shape-shifting in a matter of hours, let alone days, let alone a week, let alone a couple of months? If anything, if the methods do work, the shape-shifting that we would, see or think about from Hollywood, if possible, that wouldn't happen, but years after years of mastering one's body to even the minute level. And even then, I think, realistically speaking, shapeshifting would be a long process. It wouldn't be over an hour. I believe shapeshifting would take time, like at least a week, at most a month. For hair and bones and everything to slowly change, and it must be agonizing. This is realistically speaking, and I can't help but to say that a lot of people believe that the methods that they see online is true, and it's not. And to have a heart to heart with my subscribers and anyone that's other can that views this and has saw research that saw P shifting methods, I know you're better than that. I know you're better than that. You know you're better than that. You know, when you see something online, you always take it with a grain of salt. And I trust you. I know that you're smarter than that. We know you're smarter than that. So, just to end this video on like a very, motivational tone. Look, be smart. Whenever you're reading something, whether it's whether it's some type of information in the other king community from anyone, even in one of my videos, if I ever state something as fact that involves spiritual or metaphysical stuff or whatever, fact check. You always do your own research to verify anything that you're reading or that someone is saying in the other community, or anything at all in life. Just make sure that you know that what they're saying is legit, that it lines up, and that it's true. Because taking what someone says at face values is just bad. Believing in it wholeheartedly without doing any research, it's bad. And they teach you that in school. To cite your sources, references with your resumes and all of that. And it's important that to know those type of basic things to look out for, especially when it comes to debates or writing papers or anything at all. This is Makanor. I'm really sorry this video had to go almost on 10 minutes. It's probably going to be broken down, so I'm saying it's 10 minutes, but it's probably going to be 9. This is Makanor. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out.